Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it.
Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it.
So if you love it and you can't get enough of it, then put the hand up high right where the other is.
Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it. Are you loving it? Yeah.
Chillin' in the ocean, minding my own business. Chillin' in the ocean. Hey, yo, don't run away from Latron. Latron got a story to tell you. Yo, don't run away from a black man. Latron has to tell you a story, and you need to listen to this story because it is the craziest shit you will ever see in your whole life. It was not more than just 3 days ago. If you hadn't noticed, Latron ain't from around here. Yeah, Latron ain't from here. You usually don't see a black man floating in the ocean that often. And it was just 3 days ago, and I was chilling out in my hood, doing a little live action role playing. What? You never seen a black man lop before? Hell, we lop all the time in my hood, and we do it right. We get the bath towels out for Kate. We do it all, brother. So Latron started putting the final touches to his castle. Putting my paper towel holder torches up. Everything was looking fine for the ladies. And I started feeling a sensation, and my bladder was getting way full. So I knew I had to go take me a leak somewhere. So I went to the first place I could find. It just happened to be a brick wall. And I get a little twitchy when I take a leak. I always have to look over my shoulder, make somebody ain't looking at my junk. Don't look at my junk. Don't look at my junk. And I was still pretty bored at the time, and I was trying to figure out what to do. And just right then, my friend Tyrone sends me this video of this amazing island on the east side. He said, man, it's full of chicks. He said, this island is full of chicks, man. You need to be there, Latron. And I said, I'll be there. And I had to get me a ride down to this island, you see. So Latron went out in the back, and he built him a plane. That's right, I built me a plane out of some cardboard and a rubber band. What, you never seen a black man fly a plane before? Yeah, I fly all the time. And I was flying out to this island, and I was just about there when all of a sudden the plane started jerking and spinning in the air. After struggling to keep the plane in the air, I knew there was no choice but to bail out. And after plummeting hundreds and hundreds of feet into the ocean, my life was flashing before my eyes. And I knew, no way, Latron, no way you're going out like this. So I swam, and I swam, and I swam as hard as I could. And I swam to the shore. And then I seen a sign. I couldn't believe it. The natives are hostile around here. Latron knew from this point on he was going to have to watch his back. Luckily, Latron is trained in multiple forms of martial arts. And after finally reaching the coordinates provided to me by Tyrone, I found the chicks. Chicks? This what you mean, Tyrone? You crazy motherfucker. I always knew you was crazy. It was at this point that Latron realized that he was in a fight for his survival. He knew that he had to find food and shelter just like that Bear Grylls guy on the TV. I knew I was going to have to eat me some crickets and locusts and all that good stuff. But then I knew there was all these good chickens around. So I thought, I must get me a chicken. And the hunt was on. And after an arduous hunt, we fought in a wrestle for life and death. Me and this chicken, we fought and we fought and we fought. And I tried to bring this chicken down. And it took all of Latron's strength to get this chicken to come to around. Latron don't normally like to kill animals, but this was a fight for survival and a battle of wits. It was just a matter of time before this chicken was mine, and I knew it. I knew it. And after finally a successful hunt, I knew that I must build me a fire out here on this beach. If Latron's learned anything in his 5 years of watching survival shows on Discovery Channel, is that you need a fire. Except Latron's fire got a little out of hand. The sand turned to lava. Literally turned to lava. You would not be believing it. My chicken got all burnt up before I could even eat it. And then next thing I know, I caught on fire and I was running for my life. I was trying to find somewhere to take this fire off me. And I knew I had an ocean around me, and so I jumped right in that ocean. Luckily, Latron always carries a mining pick with him. You just never know. And I dug me out a shelter for the night to awaken to the strange world of racist zombies bursting into flames. Where the hell am I at? This is one crazy place. Latron don't want to be here. I just hope somebody finds Latron soon. If not, Latron will try to make the best of the situation. I am lucky enough to have a volcano where animals go and cook themselves for Latron. Latron is seriously thinking about opening a restaurant around here because the animals, they just cook themselves. All they do, they go into the lava, burn up, throw a little salt and pepper. They taste amazing. So for the next few days, I hung out on this island, watching these animals just commit suicide over and over. I tried to talk them down. I tried to say, Mr. Piggy, you got so much to live for, Mr. Piggy. But no, he just was going to keep going. He was going to kill himself, like it or not. So Latron will try to make the best out of this situation and forge a new hood underneath the sunrise. I'm just happy that UPS delivers this far out. For days and days, Latron wandered the desert, running into strange inhabitants. They would look at Latron very, very funny. Like, what is a black man doing in this part of the woods? So Latron just ignored them, and he kept walking and kept trying to find his people. Now, I knew the racist zombies were going to be coming out at night, so I was going to need me a shelter. So I took my time and put together a primitive mansion. I had me a nice Olympic-sized pool, and everything was going pretty fine. I figured the rescue crews were going to have to find Latron on their own. I've done all I could. Since being trapped in this strange new world, Latron has had to make the best of the situation. No telling how long it's going to be. The place is really starting to come together, just in case any ladies needed to stop by. Latron has been stranded for over 3 days now on this crazy-ass island. I still got these crazy-ass zombies after me every single night. But now I got me a fortress to keep them zombies away. And while I was thinking about it, I decided to start working on my satellite dish. You know, to pick up some ESPN, whatever. And I started getting this strange reception. At first I thought I was picking up the new Mexican dance station. But nah. And then I thought maybe, just maybe it's aliens. And then when I looked over, I could see something in the distance. I didn't know exactly what it was, but I knew it was shiny. And I noticed something I hadn't noticed before. There were some buildings down there. I hadn't seen those buildings before. But now Latron's got neighbors. Latron just hopes these neighbors are more friendly than those racist zombies I've been running into. think I'll wait till tomorrow to do my investigations. Looks like I'll have to go another night without television until I can find the source of this strange interference. From my precarious perch and with my amazing eyes, I looked down on this hood. It looked pretty damn primitive compared to what Latron's used to. It made Latron homesick, thinking about my hood, thinking about my hose. 3 days without hose. How is a brother supposed to survive this? I don't know. And on top of it all, it was raining cats and dogs. And with that big old glowy thing in the distance, I'll be honest with you, Latron was creeped out to hell. I couldn't sleep a wink all night long. That thing just gave me the creeps over there. So I paced the floors. I thought of things to do. I decorated my new house as best I could with my primitive objects that I had found. Then I started hearing all these strange-ass noises. And if I couldn't sleep before, I really couldn't sleep now. I thought this damn house I just built is already haunted. How can it be haunted and I just built the damn thing? I didn't know what the hell was going on, but it was damn spooky. So I was going another night without any sleep at all. Then I thought, it must be one of them racist zombies creeping around my house. I'm gonna have to devise me a trap to get rid of these zombies once and for all. I'm damn tired of these zombies. And then I was looking out my window, and it wasn't a zombie at all. It was a damn crack addict. That damn crack addict was sneaking around my house, trying to steal Latron's stuff. And that just ain't gonna fly. I had this same problem in the hood, and it didn't fly there. It ain't gonna fly here. Now here's where things really got weird. While I was looking out the window, somebody had snuck in Latron's home and took a dump on the floor. Somebody literally took a dump on Latron's floor. And if I was going to touch that stuff, I was going to have to call the maid in for this. But how did that happen? Who could have snuck in and took a dump when Latron wasn't looking? Now this had Latron very concerned. And I figured I better make my way over to that village as soon as the morning comes. And I was very pleased to see this village was full of Latron's people. They were just like Latron, and Latron was very happy. They weren't racist at all. But Latron must admit, these were some of the strangest brothers I've ever came across. They had some of the weirdest names. And they had some of the weirdest houses. They were primitive brothers from like the 1800s. I was like, damn, Latron needs to come up in here and open up a McDonald's and get a gun store, a pawn shop going. We'll have this place looking fine in no time. Now, I'm not really sure if I am able to settle here now. If I can't find my way back to my hood, this might have to be the place I live. But first I wanted to ask about that strange glowy object. And I just had my concerns about it as well. What is that glowy object? And so I asked around, and the people said it's been there as long as they can remember. And that is all the information I could really get out of most people. Some people just acted plain frightened that Latron was asking about the glowy object. And I could tell that there was some birth defects going on in this village, too. And I can't say that all these brothers were right in the head. And some of their eyes were looking in different directions. I don't know what the hell was going on with that. It's either the drinking water or this strange glowy object. I know in my soul it's one of them things. And some of the hoes were pretty good looking, though. Hey, baby, how are you today? Oh, yeah. Latron thought, hey, if I can't find my way home, at least there's a hoe or two. Then I met a crazy brother named Ludwig. I just call him Lud for short. he started telling me stories about these crazy creatures coming out at night, checking out the glowy object. He said he just go in his house and he would just stay there because he was frightened to death. And even the children would be huddled in their little houses, frightened to death of these strange creatures. And then Latron, he come across somebody who knew his shit.
I just seen it with my own eyes. Big old looking, crazy looking monsters.
So Latron decided to stay until the night and see exactly what was going on. Then and there, Latron bear witness to an amazing and crazy, bizarre spectacle. Crack addicts were running around this damn thing, all worshiping it or something. I don't know. I think maybe they thought it was the world's largest crack rock. Or maybe they just thought they could pawn it and get some money for some crack. I just really ain't sure on the whole situation. I remained out of sight watching these crackies, just seeing exactly what they were gonna do. Also making sure they didn't break in anybody's house. You know, that just ain't right. So I was here and I decided I'm gonna confront these crackies. And things did not go well at all. The crackies attacked Latron from behind and they were chasing me all over the street. I was running for my life. I was seeing my whole life flash before my eyes with these crazy, wild-eyed crack addicts right on my tail. I looked around for anywhere to run. I looked at the houses, but the people were locking the doors and wouldn't let Latron in their house. They even locked one of the little girls outside. Latron just couldn't believe that. And so I tried to fight these crackies. I tried to confront them, but you know, it was 4-on-1. And it might as well have been 400-on-1 because I was outnumbered. And there was nothing Latron could do about it. And I was getting cornered, and these guys were just all up in Latron's face. And I say, man, if this was in my hood, this wouldn't be happening in my hood because I got back up. And then they had me cornered. I figured this was the end for Latron. I gone and got myself stranded on this crazy ass island, and now I got attacked by crack addicts. They're gonna rob all my stuff. What am I gonna do now? So I decided then and there, Latron ain't going out like this. So I started taking on all you crack addicts, and I was doing good. I was beating them to the left, and I was beating them to the right, when everything got fuzzy. And I felt myself floating across this strange land. I thought I was dead. As I faded in and out of consciousness, I started coming to the strange realization. These might not be crack addicts at all. We might be dealing with aliens. Or worse, aliens on crack. Now that would be some crazy shit. And when I woke the next morning, I was in some sort of cage, surrounded by all these crazy monsters. What were they gonna do with Latron? Are they gonna eat Latron? Latron don't taste that good. Please don't eat me. Please. Then I saw the strange pyramids behind me and realized there might be a way out of this after all. So here Latron be, captured by these crazy, crack addict looking aliens. Things did not look good for Latron. And they were speaking all funny, like all jibber jabber, jibber jabber. Latron didn't know what to think of it. But I kept kind of hearing and picking up words. And so I yelled, "Take me to your leader!" And then, out of nowhere, the head King Amzit appeared. He wanted to speak with Latron.
You speak the language of the Amzit?
If by Amzit you mean crack addict, then I guess so. Cause all you guys sound just like my cousin Junebug, and he had a bad problem. What is your guys' story around here? Why are you keeping Latron in the cage like this?
Our people came from the stars many ages ago, and then tragedy struck. Our engine fell near those villages, and they will not let us retrieve said object. Every time we try to approach object, villagers attack the Amzits.
Here, I think I can help you guys.
Will the one known as Latron please help Amzit retrieve said object? Amzit King would be very, very grateful.
Well, it seems like Latron ain't got much choice in the situation.
My people, listen. The one known as Latron has agreed to retrieve our engine, so we can once again go home to our planet in the stars.
Well, it turns out these guys weren't crack addicts at all. They were indeed space aliens, and their pyramids were their crashed starship. And that big, old, shiny, glowy object by the village, that was their main engine. And when they were coming in through the atmosphere or something like that, the engine broke off and they crashed down decades ago. That was the story Latron got from the Amzit King. So I agreed, out of the goodness out of Latron's heart, to go ahead and escort the Amzit King to the village and see if they would let the Amzit come and take their engine back so they could finally get home. Now, I can't really think of many more uncomfortable things than having a blue, fuzzy alien sitting on top of your head. And so, Latron had made it to the village with the Amzit King. And things were really strange, because I looked in the window and I seen another little Amzit. It was a baby Amzit.
I can't believe it. It is the Amzit King's long-lost daughter. We have looked for her for years.
So we found the village elder and we got down to negotiations.
So you're saying those fuzzy little crack addict monsters who've been harassing us every night want the big shiny object? Well, they gonna have to pay little funds for the object.
We want the big glowy object, and the Amzit King, he wants his daughter back. You guys done stole his daughter. Look at her, she blue and fuzzy, she ain't even black.
Shit, we sure have become really fond of little Letitia. We found her wandering around the little cabbage patch out there. But Miss Ronnie's right, she should be with her family. So what you gonna do for all that we gonna give to you?
What if Latron agrees to help you brothers and bring you brothers to the 21st century? Get some fast food joints up in here, you'll be doing well.
I'm gonna miss little Letitia, but I will agree.
Now, it had been a long time since the Amzit King and seen his little daughter. So things, were a little tense at first, and they had to get to know each other once again.
Are you ready, my daddy? Yes, my child. Your mother and I have been so worried about you. Now come over here to your father, and we'll do the ritualistic butthole rub on the head dance of the Amzit.
Now, Latron wasn't really sure if he wanted to stick around for this part of the reunion.
Oh, die, don't stars, and the butthole rub dance on the head. Oh, die, don't stars, and the butthole dance on the head. Whee! Oh, die, don't stars, and the butthole rub dance on the head. Oh, die, don't stars, and the butthole dance on the head. Whee!
Now, Latron had seen just about enough for one day, and these crazy-ass customs. Hey, Amzit King, you ready to head back yet?
I am. You must forgive the Amzit King for being overwhelmed with excitement.
So the Amzit King and his daughter and I made it back to his people, and Latron was crowned a hero. That night, we were going to go pick up the engine, and we're going to fix up this starship and get this thing going.
My people, Latron has done the impossible, and he has made negotiations possible with the humans. From now on, Latron is to be known as a hero and fellow Amzit.
Now, Latron was very, very honored to be an honorary OMSIT. And that night, he went and picked up their engine for their starship. Little did they know how much mechanical knowledge Latron actually had. And we had that thing hooked up with just a matter of hours. Decades and decades of strife ended in hours. I felt like a modern-day Martin Luther King. Now, I was half tempted to go to the stars with the OMSIT. But after spending a couple of weekends with my cousin Junebug and his crack addict ways, I knew that it wouldn't last long. The honeymoon would be over too quick. I might go visit them one day, but the day today is not the day. And if the trial is going on any extended stay, I have to make sure there are some hoes available. I cannot last that long without no hoes. So after the OMSIT starship rumbled to life, after decades of being idle, it was about ready to head off to planet OMSIT. But Latron had one more meeting with the OMSIT king.
Latron, you have done the impossible. You have reunited my family, and you have restored my starship. I am giving you this gift, this square cube. You can use this cube at any time to contact King OMSIT. If you ever want to come to the OMSIT planet, you are always welcome as an honorary guest.
Well, I just might take you up on that offer, OMSIT King. And you just remember, if you are ever in my hood, you are always welcome in my hood as an honorary guest.
The OMSIT King may indeed visit your hood, as you call it. And like I said, you are always welcome in our hood. But there is much to be done first. First we must travel back home, and I must reclaim my throne as the OMSIT King. Surely my evil twin brother, by now, has stolen the throne. So I have an uphill battle ahead. Thank you, Latron, and you are always an honorary OMSIT.
Thanks for the cube, OMSIT King. And I will be checking you later, my friend. So, the next day, I could have ran. Latron could have just taken that starship and left all these villagers here. All these primitive brothers. I could have did that. Latron didn't have to uphold his promise here. But Latron did. And Latron will. Latron is a man of his word. And I'm going to bring this primitive-ass village up to the 21st century. You're gonna see pawn shops and gun stores and movie theaters. You're gonna see it all, baby. Now, sure, Latron, he misses his original hood, but I'm gonna turn this place into a better hood. A friendlier hood. A hood without racism. A hood free of racist zombies and crack addicts. Latron can do it. I know I can do it. So after a rough day of saving an alien race, saving the king, it was time for Latron to hit the hay. Latron was tired as hell. But when I get up in the morning, we're gonna bring this village to the 21st century. So it had been nearly 3 days, and Latron had been shacking up down in the village with some hoes, helping out the villagers all over the place. And it turns out that this place used to be some sort of World War II testing ground or something. Nuclear. There was all kinds of vehicles and artillery all over the island. Latron was impressed. And Latron also found him a nice little ride. But it was time to finally head back to my makeshift shelter. Some might call it a mansion, but I'm calling it a makeshift shelter because Latron built it in just 1 or 2 days. Latron didn't spend 7 years in high school industrial arts for nothing. But wait a sec, I don't remember leaving this door open. I wonder if somebody's here. I'm gonna look in this window real quick, see if anybody breaking into my house, folks. Latron's from the hood. I never leave my house unlocked. We taught that at birth. What is that all over my carpet in there? What in the hell, man? Somebody's come in Latron's house and shit all over the damn place. What in the hell is going on here? Is it some sort of wild animal? Latron don't know. I bet it was one of them racist zombies. I bet he came in here and pooped all over my carpet just for fun. Just to make fun of Latron. Oh, damn! I think I just stepped in some. Oh, no. I knew I should have hired a maid. Oh, damn. I want to have to clean all this shit up myself. I just can't leave it all over my carpet. That ain't healthy. And what in the hell could shit so much? I feel like Stedman after Oprah Winfrey's had her taco buffet. I gots to get all this shit cleaned up before my hoes get here tonight, 'cause I gots to have me a party. You know what's weird? This stuff seems to be going in a straight line. Like somebody's walking around and shit's just dropping right out of them. What in the hell is happening? Maybe if I follow the doo-doo trail, I will find the offender. I wonder if Sherlock Holmes ever had to do this. The doo-doo seems to be leading to my closet. Oh, hell, that closet always scared me. I think I'm gonna clean this doo-doo up before I go investigate that closet, because Latron can't get no sleep with doo-doo right by his pillow. Now, I had got most of the doo-doo cleaned up when I started hearing strange noises coming from that closet. And now that the smell of doo-doo was subsiding, I kept getting whiffs of weed, like somebody smoking damn weed in my house. Who could it be now? And as a matter of fact, Latron did notice his stash getting a little low. There's only one thing to do but investigate. It's time to head into that closet and see what is going down. So after arming myself, I proceeded down the hall. And I could definitely see something in there moving around. And there was a stench coming from this closet like you would not believe. It smelled like a damn diaper factory on fire. Opposite? Now what the hell are you doing in my closet? And what in the hell are you doing shitting all over my house for?
Wow, man, you scared me. I'm Opposite Steve. Wow, I'm a big fan of USA, man. How you doing?
Opposite Steve? Now what in the hell are you doing in my closet? Ain't you supposed to be on your spaceship on the way to your home planet by now? And how do you speak English so good?
No way am I going back to Planet Opposite, dude. They don't have any weed there. And I'm sorry to be hanging out in your closet, but I just didn't have anywhere else to go. And I learned to speak English off the television. I've been watching it my whole life.
Well, you can stay here, but you have got to clean up all that shit. Now, I'm going to bed now.
No problem, dude.
Now, after a much-needed night's rest, the sun was rising on a beautiful day. I'd worked out things with Opposite Steve, and he agreed to clean up after himself from now on. And it was time to head back to the village. And today's lesson was self-defense. Hell yeah. I'm gonna teach these brothers how to use a gun, and they can shoot them racist zombies right in their heads. These brothers around here were sitting on enough guns from World War II to start World War III, and neither one of them knew what to do with it. Now, I must admit the progress was slow. None of these brothers had any contact with modern civilization, if any, very little. Never would I have thought that 2 weeks ago I would be here on some primitive island teaching primitive brothers how to come up to the 21st century. This is a far cry from my job as a karate instructor and all-around chick magnet back in the hood. Now these brothers obviously had some skills at building with what they had. All they had was wood and some stones. That's all they had. And they made a pretty decent civilization. But it was hell to try to drive a Jeep through, I tell you that much. Much less a Jeep with square wheels. These must have been the defects, because I ain't ever seen a Jeep with square wheels before. So with this full schedule ahead, I had to go and speak with all the village leaders and see what do they want to do with this village of theirs, with a little Latron's guidance. Because I'm seeing pawn shops, I'm seeing gun stores, and I am seeing strip clubs. That is what I am seeing, and I think they will agree. One thing's for sure, we need to get some roads all up in here. I almost got stuck. Seems the main mode of transportation in this area is riding a piggy. I ain't never seen a person ride a piggy before, but they do it. That is how they get around. I even met a crazy-ass villager the other day who was married to a piggy. I couldn't believe it. With the full agenda, I was kind of glad that I'd met Omset Steve earlier. He turned out to be a pretty cool Omset. He was completely Americanized. His only problem, he was a stoner Omset, and he liked to smoke that weed. I just hope he didn't smoke me out of house and home. Omset Steve had agreed to get the house ready for the party tonight. And all day today, I was gonna be sending hoes back to the house, and he said he'd keep him entertained till Latron got there. Oh, damn. You see that guy right there? That's the sicko who's married to that piggy. Let's just keep going. I don't want him coming over here. Sick motherfucker. Now, I don't know why he would want to marry a piggy when there are so many fine-looking women in this village. I mean, why a piggy? Why a piggy? Must be some sort of bacon fetish. I mean, look at this fine sister right here. Damn, girl, where you going? She got the squarest booty I ever did see. She was fine. I have to make sure to invite her to the party tonight. Bring your bikini, baby. But first things first, and business is business. I have to talk to all the village elders and see what they wants to do. One thing's for sure, we need to talk about some birth control. I ain't ever seen so many damn kids. So, Mr. Elder, what exactly do you want to do in this village?
I wants to run my own Taco Bell. My brother Jerome went off into the world, and he sent me some of that sauce. Oh, I still taste that sauce on my lips. Just look at me. I'm getting all excited just thinking about it. Oh, that sauce. Oh, that delicious hot sauce.
I have always dreamed of running my own titty bar.
Yeah, Daddy, yeah. Titty bar, 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 titty bar.
Well, my son obviously agrees, so a titty bar it is.
Well, alright then. I think I might actually know a couple of hoes who want a part-time job.
There is day for shizzle.
For shizzle indeed, baby. And it could be a badass night for shizzle if you come to my party.
Oh, Latron, you so crazy.
Crazy or not, I had began to feel an affection for these villagers. All these primitive, crazy brothers, I began to like them a little bit. We had worked tirelessly all day on this new Taco Bell and new titty bar. Things were shaping up fine, and I could see a burrito supreme by tomorrow. Hell, within just one single day, we had already got the drive-thru set up. We'd already got a few Jeeps to get the line going a little bit, but the only problem was nobody knew how to drive. With the smell of tacos in the air, I knew it was time to head home. I'm sure that party was already thumping by this point in time. The villagers seemed content. And I imagine they're gonna be up all night with the diarrhea anyway. They're gonna make that run for the border for sure. So with a 6-pack of tacos in hand, I knew it was time to head home. When I arrived home, it seemed Arms and Steve had done a pretty good job of getting the party started. At least one thing for sure, he didn't shit all over the floor.
Hey, Latron, what's up, man? You ever seen such a rockin' party? Look at all these bitches!
You did an excellent job, Steve. Now, hello, ladies. Guess who's here? That's right, it is Latron himself. Now, I was feeling pretty good after a hard day's work, and I was ready to get my groove on. I just wanted to thank Arms and Steve for not shitting on the floor today. Thanks, Arms and Steve, for not shitting on the floor.
Hey, no problem, man. I've been shitting on the roof.
Say what? You better not be shitting on my damn roof. I done showed you earlier how to use that damn toilet. Hey, what are you doing over there, Steve? What the hell are you looking at, man?
They're back, man.
Who's that? What the hell you going on about over there, Steve?
The Armsits, man, the Armsits. I can see our spaceship way over there, man. Just look for yourself.
Oh, no. Oh, hell no. You got to be stoned, Steve. I don't see nothing out there. Oh, shit. There they are.
You're coming back for me, man. I just know it. I just know it. Where can I go hide at?
Oh, you just being paranoid, Arms and Steve. I doubt they're coming back for you. But it is very, very curious that they would be back so soon. Looks like we're gonna find out real soon, 'cause I see the Armsit King walking up the walk here.
Latron, our world is in peril, and we need your help. Badass party, by the way.
Oh, no. Oh, hell no.
Are you loving it?
Now the party was still thumping, and the Armsit King had just crashed the party. But I'll be damned if Latron is gonna see a good party end too early. So I invited the Armsit King on in, and we got down and funky for a while. We had the hose by the road, and Armsit Steve and the Armsit King, they were having the times of their lives. Now the Armsit King, he kept trying to tell me his civilization was in peril. So after the party had settled down, Armsit Steve and the Armsit King and I, we all gathered by the hot tub.
You better not push me in that hot tub, Latron. I'm warning you. That was funny, man.
You just need to relax, Armsit King. And there's no better way to relax than a hot tub.
You don't understand. My planet is in peril, and our mothership is damaged beyond repair.
Yeah. Planet is in peril. What you need to do is watch Latron do one of his world-famous swan dives. You ain't ever seen a brother jump like this. We'll get around to saving your planet, Armsit King. Now is the time to relax. Are you guys watching Latron? You ain't gonna want to miss this. Oh yeah, perfect form every time. Well, now that I've calmed down a little bit, Armsit King, why don't you fill me in on your situation?
Many years ago, my brother was burned in a cookie accident. The dough had burned the flesh right off his Armsit body. He blames me and has vowed revenge ever since. He now has turned to the dark side and has become very, very evil, and he blames me. He now goes by the name Darth Armsit and has taken over my planet in my absence.
Well, it seems I have no choice but to help you, Armsit King. There is just a few things I must check on before I leave planet Earth. You see, I have prior engagements with these villagers, and I have to make sure their titty bars and their Taco Bells are up and running. Now, it took most of the night to get that titty bar up and running. we had got the Taco Bell going pretty much the day before. But with the help of the Omzits, we had titties flopping right and left in no time. The Omzit mothership had been damaged in their trip back home. So the only choice we had was to take a small shuttle with room for 3. But first I had to convince Steve to come along.
So, Latron, what do you want to talk about, man?
You see this rain here, Steve? That's how Latron is feeling inside. I'm feeling this way because you said you ain't coming to Planet Omzit. And I need you for a tour guide.
No way, man. Planet Omzit sucks. They don't have any weed, man. No, they have to eat shark balls, man. I hate shark balls. Weird weather today.
Well, I must admit, shark balls does not sound very good. What if I made you a promise, Steve? That when I go back to my hood, you can have my mansion here. And on top of it all, I'll bring enough snacks and enough weed for you to make you through the whole trip.
Well, I owe you, Latron. It's a deal.
Well, all right then. A deal it is. Now you go pack your bags now, and you just don't pack all weed. You pack some underwear too.
Half weed, half underwear, man.
Latron was almost ready to go. Then I met up with the Omzit King down at his spacecraft.
Welcome, Latron, to my private vessel. This is the Testicular Falcon, one of my finest vessels in my fleet.
Testicular Falcon? Then you must be well aware that your spaceship looks like a giant penis.
Unlike the humans, we Omzit are very proud of our manhood. The Omzit is hung like the purple-spotted snorkel whacker of Third-9.
Well, Latron still has reservations about flying around in a giant penis. I got a reputation.
This is a craft sustained the many battles. It will serve us well. We will be able to arrive at planet Omzit undetected.
So you're saying a giant flying penis isn't gonna draw no attention? Well, whatever you say, Omzit King.
Just to take a look around, Latron, and make yourself at home. It looks like Omzit Steve has just arrived, and we will be lifting off shortly.
Well, I must admit, Omzit King, this is a pretty slick ride. Now, how far away is Planet Omzit King? I can't be away from my hoes for too long.
We should be there in the 3 of your Earth days. Everyone prepare for launch. Well, man, Omzit Steve is tripping. I'm gonna go hide in the back.
Well, you go hide then, Steve. You just better not eat all the snacks.
I'm gonna.
This is sure one hell of a violent launch. You're about to shake the black right off, Latron.
After just the engine warming up, it will be much smoother once we achieve lift-off. Right testicle check, left testicle check.
So our journey had began to Planet Omzit, and the Earth was slowly slipping away into the distance. Now Latron must admit to being a tad nervous. This was only my second time into outer space. And this time Latron had the fate of an entire planet in his hands. As we achieved light speed, the Omzit King told me more about his brother.
My brother is a total dick. Many years ago, when we were making some cookies, I had an explosion, and the cookie dough got all over my brother. He was horribly burned, and he blamed me. And since then, he has vowed revenge, and he has always been trying to kill me. I just hate my brother now. He now is more machine than Omzit, and when I was crashed and landed on the Earth, he gained control of my planet. He has now oppressed all the Omzits and has enslaved many of my people. And when the Omzit King had returned home after you had repaired his ship, we were attacked by this massive starship. We were barely making it out with our lives.
So let Latron get this straight. We're going up against the whole Omzit army with a giant penis. Now what exactly do you think me and you and the Stoner Omzit are going to accomplish here?
It is ancient Omzit prophecy that the black man from the hood would save the entire Omzit race.
Ancient Omzit prophecy? Now I know you be tripping.
It's true, Latron, man. There's this whole light side and dark side of the Omzit, man. Hey, man, let's go land on that moon over there and smoke some weed!
That's no moon, Steve. It's a starship.
Oh, no. What are we going to do? That is my evil twin brother starship.
Oh, hell. Looks like they spotted us.
The enemy vessel is in range, my lord.
Good. Deploy squadron immediately. So, my brother, you have returned. And you bring another with you. The chosen one. All according to my master's plan. Soon, the chosen one will return to the dark side. As well as you, my brother. You will turn or you will die. Yes, you will pay, my brother. You will pay for the cookie dough you splattered on my face, disfiguring me and making me into a monster.
My lord, our fighters have disabled the enemy vessel. Should we destroy it now?
No, fire the photon cannon, destroying their weapons. I want those prisoners on board alive. Get them in a tractor beam.
Immediately, my lord. Engage photon cannon!
As a new dawn arises, my revenge will soon be complete.
Your penis ship is on fire, Armsit King. Damn! What in the hell was that?
Oh, what the year? Our hull has been breached, and now we're caught in the tractor beam. We even lost both testicular engines. There is no escape. We're being pulled in.
Now everybody remain calm. Armsit King, Steve, go hide in the back. Latron has a plan.
Don't worry about me, man. I'm already hiding. My lord, the enemy vessel has been brought to the hangar.
Good, good. Search the vessel and bring the enemy prisoners to me.
As my lord wishes.
Yes, my brother. Now that I have conquered planet Amzit, there is nothing between me and the entire galaxy.
Are you loving it?
Now things were not looking too good for Latron and the Armsit King. The testicular falcon had suffered major damage. The entire tip of the penis was blown off, both nuts busted. And on top of it all, we were surrounded by all these Armsit stormtroopers. We had been taken against our will by the Armsit King's evil twin brother, Darth Armsit, to this massive space station. Luckily for Latron, I knew how to hold my breath in outer space. It goes back to my Olympic swim days. And Armsits, they just know how to breathe in space altogether. The Armsit stormtroopers had yet to board the ship, enabling Latron to come up with a master plan. You see, Latron, the Armsit King, and Steve, we were all hiding below deck in Steve's little hide spot.
Tron, man, I'm so nervous. I'm about to take a shit right here, man.
Keep it together, Steve, and get yourself a block to knock these knuckleheads over the head with. Now, everybody be cool and find yourself a hiding spot. Latron's got himself a plan here. Now, little did we know that an evil Armsit Sith Lord was coming to the space station. It was none other than Emperor Poopy Time himself, the one who had turned the Armsit King's brother to the dark side of the Armsit. He obviously had a plan of his own.
I could really use a cheeseburger right now.
Me too. My lord, we're about to make a sweep of the enemy vessel.
Good, good. Bring the survivors to me while I wait my master's arrival.
No problem, boss. We should be docking with the Emperor's vessel here in about 10 minutes. Hey guys, check me out. I'm up in the nut. Johnson, get down from that nut immediately. We have work to do. You guys never let me have any fun. Get down from there. We must search the ship for survivors. I'm under direct orders to guard the nut. So I'm not moving.
Looks like it is up to you two to search the ship entirely. Bring any survivors to me alive.
I'm not going either. My brother was attacked by a space squid recently, and I just can't handle the experience.
What kind of Amzit are you? Are you mice or Amzit? Cowards! Nothing but cowards!
I think you should go, sir.
No, it would be impossible at this present time. I have a shark ball pizza in the oven and I do not want it to burn!
I have an idea, sir. Let's send the two rookies.
Good idea.
Entering the penis-shaped craft now, sir. No signs of life.
Keep looking. We detect 3 life forms on board.
The ship has sustained much damage, sir. We are now proceeding below deck. There's a strong smell of marijuana, but we still do not see anybody.
Excellent work, gentlemen. That's how you beat ass hood style. I make this outfit look good, don't I?
You look badass. How is the King looking?
Looking pretty sharp there, Armsit King. You look just like one of them Armsit stormtroopers.
Well, man, what's Steve supposed to wear? There's only 2 uniforms, man.
No need to worry about that, Steve. All you have to do is pretend to be our prisoner. Do you think you can do that?
No way, man, no way. I always lose it around the cops, man. Don't make me do this, Latron. Don't make me do this. I need to get high.
Well, we can't leave you in the ship, Steve. They'll find your stinky little ass for show. I guess we got a little time for you to get high. You better take you a few hits real quick.
Thanks, Latron, man. Everything takes the edge off, man. The King thinks you should be passing that shit this way. I'm nervous too.
Here, Armsit King. I think we all need a little something to calm our nerves. Don't be stingy with that shit, Steve.
I'll share, but don't smoke it all, man. Steve needs his medicine. Have you rookies found any survivors yet?
As a matter of fact, we have found one survivor. He appears to be some sort of drug smuggler.
Somebody bring the marijuana billowing from the ship. I want you to exit the ship immediately.
Looks like it's time to go, gentlemen. Steve, you play it cool. Armsit King, I want you to meet up with us later and try to find a way out of this damn place.
Latron, man.
What could it possibly be now, Steve?
I think I just shit my pants, man.
Damn it, Steve. Well, you stay downwind from Latron. You got that? But for right now, you just be quiet and let Latron do the talking. I'm here with your prisoners, sir.
The prisoner smells of shit and marijuana. Take him to the holding cells immediately.
Whatever you say, General Armsit Stormtrooper, sir. Follow me, Steve.
Check me out. I'm still up in the nut.
Now, Latron had no clue where these holding cells were. Now that we were past the guards, I felt home free. It was time to find the Armsit King and get the hell off this space station. Luckily, we found the Armsit King fairly quickly before arousing any suspicions.
Hey, Latron, man, look how my head can go back and forth like this, man. Isn't this cool?
Yeah, Steve, that is just amazing. We have more important matters to attend to right now. Armsit King, you find us a way in?
The King has found a way, but there are many guards. Here is a weapon for Steve.
No problem, Armsit King. We'll just have to go hood style on them suckers. Yo, Steve, you know how to use a sword?
Well, man, this is a sword. I thought you were handing me a lighter, man.
That ain't no lighter, Steve. Maybe you should just hang back and try not to cut your nuts off.
Latron, the King has seen something strange. One of your kind in one of the prison cells.
One of my kind in the holding cells? You ain't getting all racist on me, are you, Armsit King?
The King is no a racist. I meant a human.
Damn! Latron sees what you mean, Armsit King. What is a fine African beauty doing on a place like this? But first, it's time to kick a little Armsit Stormtrooper ass. Excellent work, gentlemen. Now to find out what this princess is doing here.
Aren't you a little black to be an arms-it stormtrooper?
As a matter of fact, I am, sweet thing. Let Latron remove his helmet so you can see his beautiful smile.
I am Princess T. I was kidnapped from my planet by Darth Armsit. Will you get me out of here?
Well, of course Latron is gonna get you out of here. Uh-oh, it looks like we set off some alarms. Looks like this might be our only way out. Everybody stand back while Latron shoots a few lasers at this grill. Looks like that loosened things up enough for us to kick this thing in. Everybody kick with all your might. Damn, what is that stench? Is that you again, Steve? No, it seems to be coming from that water. Damn.
I'm a princess. I'm not going in that stinky poo-poo.
I hate to say it, princess, but we ain't got much choice. Now everybody get ready and jump.
I got some bad news.
No cheeseburgers.
No, we got cheeseburgers, but the prisoners have escaped, and the Emperor is here.
Damn it, search the entire ship. They could not have got far. And bring me a cheeseburger already.
Okay, one cheeseburger coming up. What news do you have for me, my apprentice? And where are the prisoners?
The prisoners have escaped, my master. You see, there was this cheeseburger and all these other things happening, and,
You have failed me, my apprentice, and you didn't even bring me a cheeseburger. No worries, we will find them all in due time.
yes, in due time. Wah, 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 wah.
Well, the king, this sure has turned into a crappy situation. Anybody got any ideas?
Can you hear me?
Now, what on God's green earth was that?
That sounds like my android Peepo. He was with me when I was captured.
Yo, what up, dogs?
Peepo, get us out of here.
No problem, princess. I am tracking you by your wrist communication device. Follow my instructions and I will lead you out. There is an air vent above you. Try and find a way to it.
Little more to the left, the king. No, to the right. Come on, man, you can do this, the king. Yeah, now you're going the right way. Now keep going. Come on, the king, you can do this.
The Armsit King is trying, but there is a big hairy animal in front of the Armsit King's eyes.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, the king. I guess the princess planet hadn't heard of bikini waxing.
Your best not be talking about my coochie.
Now, no offense intended, princess. The don't mind the little fuzz on the beach.
If you humans would stop bickering for one moment, Peepo would lead you to salvation. Follow Peepo's directions. Take the air vent to the corridor, and in the hangar there is a spaceship waiting. Peepo will meet you at the spaceship, princess.
I got some bad news. Well, we still can't find the prisoners, and I think we got a fire here in the ship.
Keep moving, and put that fire out for Armsit's sake.
It seems our prisoners are craftier than I first anticipated, my apprentice. It's time to call in the bounty hunters.
As you wish, my lord.
Latron, the Armsit King doesn't know if we should trust a female with a big furry animal between her legs.
I done told you, the king. There's plenty of women on Latron's planet, with big furry animals between their legs.
That sounds very scary to the Arms King.
Oh, it is, Armsy King. It is. Now, what in the hell happened to the lights?
Now the Arms King is really scared.
You know, I can hear every word you assholes are saying over there. Let me get Peepo on the line and see what the hell's going on. Peepo, where the hell are you? Well, where the hell do we go, Peepo?
Press a button, and this whole place looks like one big button. Maybe he means this button over here. Yeah, let's give it a try. What do you think, Armsy King? Shall we? Let's do it. Oh, what the hell does that do? Oh, damn. Check that out.
No worries, Latron. That is standard Arms technology at work.
Well, Latron must say y'all have some impressive technology. Now let's hurry up and get through this door before it closes on our asses. And Princess, will you get Peepo back on the line and see about these damn lights? Ah, there we go.
This is all looking very familiar to the Arms King. We are nearing the hangars, but watch your step. It is a far way down.
You best watch your step, Armsy King. You almost pushed Latron right off the edge. How about Latron take the lead from here on out? And quit pushing me, damn it.
My master, the bounty hunters have arrived. Are you ready to see them?
Good news, my old friend. Have them meet me aboard my private vessel.
Latron, man. Steve's losing it, man. I haven't got to get high all day, Latron. What am I gonna do, man?
Now, Steve, I know I saw you get high no more than 15 minutes ago. We got bigger problems. Now, which one of these ships shall we take? The red ship? Oh, come on. Let me guess. We're gonna have to drive a damn hamburger out of here.
Latron, that is my brother's finest special, the cheeseburger 9. We will surely get away if we take the cheeseburger.
Now, Latron knows there's something wrong with you people. Driving hamburgers and penises. Well, whatever you say, Armsy King. So far, you have not led Latron astray. So let's get the hell out of this hamburger joint.
Now I wonder where the hell my android Peepo is. He was supposed to meet us here, and I can't get him through on my voice communicator.
Well, if your little robot friend doesn't show up soon, Princess, somebody's gonna have to figure out how to drive a cheeseburger around here.
The Arms King can drive a hot dog, but is not familiar with the cheeseburger.
Hold on a second. I see Peepo coming up the ramp right now. Peepo, where the hell have you been?
People had to stop to tighten his nuts. If everyone is ready, Peepo is ready to drive.
Made our escape, and we were headed to the princess's home planet, Planet T. But for some reason, Latron could not shake the feeling that he was being watched. And that escape just seemed way too easy.
My master, somebody has stolen my cheeseburger. We have detected the enemy vessel headed towards Planet T. Something must be done. I must get my cheeseburger back.
All according to my plans, my apprentice. Soon you will have all the cheeseburgers in the galaxy. Our bounty hunter friend here, he will see to this for sure, won't you?
You got that right. The name's Armsit Fett. If there's some scoundrel you need to get, there's no better bounty hunter in the galaxy. I will tear them to ribbons. I will tear them to shreds. Yeah.
Very good news. But bring me the black one alive. It looks like we finally arrived on my planet. If you could just park in front of that big house over there, there's my daddy's house.
Now, Latron must say, you have a very, very beautiful planet here, Princess.
Well, thank you, Latron. That's a very nice thing to say. My family has ruled this planet for thousands of years.
Now, I hope your daddy don't mind us parking this big old giant cheeseburger on his front lawn. You know, that's just not the right thing to do.
Princess T, we were so worried about you. Where have you been? And who are all these strange characters you have brought into my house?
I'm sorry, Daddy, but I was kidnapped by Darth Armsit on my way to a bikini waxing. These are my friends, Latron, the Armsit King, and Steve.
I would love to thank your friends for saving your life, Princess. But unfortunately, our sensors have detected a large invasion fleet headed our way.